Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Scythe Plush video. In today's video, I'm going to be briefly discussing 3 things you shouldn't do as an artist online. And I'm going to be completely honest, this was one of those video ideas that I just randomly had, and I was like, you know what, I think I'm going to do this video idea before this other one, because I had another video planned that I was going to do for a while, but this one popped up in my head, and I was like, you know what, yeah, I think I should do this one first. And now we're here, so without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so the first thing I feel like you shouldn't do as an artist online is to feel forced to post. And the reason I'm saying this is because I feel like most artists who post online think they have to post all the time, like 24/7 each and every day in order to get any type of traction, which in some ways there is a little bit of truth to that, but I feel like it's way more important that you post for yourself only instead of posting for some algorithm that's going to consistently change over time. Because honestly, posting only for the algorithm would likely only turn drawing into like a job, and you really don't want that. Because drawing is supposed to be something that's fun and relaxing most of the time. And on top of that, posting for the algorithm would likely become really draining for you, and it would likely affect how you feel about art and drawing in general, because once you're only posting for something else, I was about to say someone else, but the algorithm isn't someone, it's a thing. But yeah, once you start posting for something else instead of posting for yourself, then that could honestly take a toll on you. So it's best to just, post for yourself instead of posting for some stupid algorithm. Now, the next thing you shouldn't do as an artist online is only draw things that you know will get attention, when that's really not what you want. Now, this seems like something that's really simple, but I know that some artists get caught up with likes and attention, and that's kind of like their goal or what they strive to achieve, when that's not all bad. I mean, as long as it's not like the only thing that's driving you, like likes and attention shouldn't be the only thing that's driving you to draw or anything like that, or to post. It should really be enjoyment over everything else, because if you're not enjoying it, then what's the point? If you're only posting for likes and attention, and that's the only part of drawing that you enjoy is just the aftermath, then once all of that kind of dwindles down a little bit, then you won't really have anything left. You'll just be like, wow, well, now I don't feel like drawing because no one's really giving me attention anymore. And on top of that, only drawing things that are popular right now isn't really the best thing to do either. And I'm not saying that like you can't draw what's popular right now. Like, you can draw whatever you want, but only drawing things that are popular, even though you don't really want to draw it, isn't something you should do. You should draw because you have a passion for art instead of a passion for attention, which is kind of weird if you really think about it, having a passion for attention. But we're not going to get into that. But it is really important for you to draw what you want to draw and to not get caught up on drawing for popularity and likes, because honestly that could take you down a dark path that you really don't want to go down, and it'd be better to stay on the light path? Question mark? Yeah, let's just go with that for right now. And the last thing I feel like you shouldn't do as an artist online is spread hate towards other artists, which honestly is pretty self-explanatory. But if you're on TikTok, you know that that's not the case. It's not that simple for everyone. And I'm just really glad I'm not on TikTok. I usually just see all this stuff from videos on YouTube. So I'm glad I don't got to see any of that. But yeah, that's the thing I've been seeing recently, is that a lot of artists really like to send hate towards other artists, which is really dumb, because it's supposed to be a community, and a community is supposed to uplift each other and build each other up instead of breaking each other down, which is something that a lot of people don't really understand, which is crazy. And I don't even understand like why people spread hate when half the time it's not even that deep. And instead of spreading hate, you should give more compliments and even constructive criticism. And I know some artists don't like hearing criticism at all, but constructive criticism can be good for you because it can help you improve your art a lot, which is good. And that's what I meant when I said you should help uplift each other and build each other up, because honestly, it doesn't take that much to leave a simple, nice comment. Spreading positivity is way better than spreading negativity. And by doing so, you'll have a way easier time finding people who want to collab with you and other things like that. So yeah, this last one right here was definitely more self-explanatory, but some people don't know this, so it's just nice to say. And this last thing I'm about to say isn't really part of the 3 things I just listed, but I kind of just want to say this anyway. And that is that your follower count does not represent your art skills. And I feel like people need to hear this, because with social media, sometimes people feel like their followers represent their worth as an artist, which is definitely not true at all. Like, you could have 50 followers or something like that and post amazing art, and that doesn't mean that you're any less of an artist than someone with like, I don't know, 5,000 followers or something like that. and it shouldn't really bring you down. So it's really important that you don't get followed up. So it's really important that you don't get caught up on your follower account. Oh wow. So it's really important that you don't get dang. So it's really important that you don't get I almost messed up again. So it's really important that you don't get caught up on your follower count. There we go, finally I said it. And instead, focus on honing in on your craft. And with that being said, this marks the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. I totally forgot how difficult it was to make these type of videos where I'm just talking about my opinions, because honestly, I was stumped on what to say for some of these parts. But I eventually got through it, and the video is now here, so hooray! But yeah, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.